Hi Becca.
Hey Amanda.
We saw you at the circus protest. Why were you there protesting?
I started thinking about what isn't really being looked at by the general public. I think a lot of people are very opposed to fur farming. They're very opposed to greyhounds, and that stuff is really being looked at by so many groups. And something that I think the public generally tends to disregard is the circus, because the actual cruelty gets forgotten about in the lights and all the excitement of the actual circus and the acrobats and the clowns and all the rest. So I really wanted to do something to really bring attention to that and to get people thinking. Yeah, because I think protests now, our aim with coming out and to be protesting against the circus and against the use of animals in the circus isn't to get the circus closed down. I think that's what a lot of people think when they come over and they say, do you want to close down the circus? This is something that our family goes to. This is a really great part of a great thing for entertainment for the children and everything, but that's not our aim at all, and it never would be. I loved going to the circus when I was younger, but what we hate about the circus is the animals and how they're being used and how they're being exploited and how they're not even being considered. People don't think that the animals are being exploited when they go to the circus. A lot of the things that people say when they come to us is, oh, but they're tame, oh, but they're not wild, oh, but they're happy, and well, have you sat down with them? Do you know that? So what we really aim to do is to educate. I think that's the main aim with protesting, is to really reach out to people and get them to think. We give out leaflets to people that are going into the circus, because we're not trying to stop them from going in. We'd love them to, but they're not going to. They've already paid for their tickets and they've gotten their kids excited, but what we want to do is kind of plant a seed and kind of get them to start thinking, are the animals happy? So as they're sitting there and they're watching the animals and they're watching the different performances, hopefully they'll be able to see a difference between the acrobats and the horses. Yeah. And see a difference between the clowns and the llamas or the dogs and whatever performances they have there. So protesting is really important, I think, for that, just to reach out to people and get people thinking.
Have you had any success from protesting?
A couple of people joined last week, which was awesome. I don't know if they were actually going into the circus, but they were out for a walk and they weren't aiming to go there, but they came out, they saw us and they joined in. So that would be a success, I think, because it makes our group look bigger, gets more attention, and they'll go off and they'll talk to other people and say, oh, this is what we're doing, they'll be there next week, and sure, we'll join along. So that's really successful, I think. And anybody that takes a leaflet, anybody that stops and talks and is positive, or even if maybe they stop and talk and they're not that positive at the start, but then they start listening and maybe, again, like I was saying, they start thinking. Anything like that is a success, I
think. So do you think like protesting can change the world, or are there other ways that we can do it?
I think protesting is definitely, like I said, a way to get people thinking, and as people think, maybe they'll get active, and so through getting active we will change and we will spread the message and we'll get the vegan world eventually. And other ways, I mean, social media is huge now. I mean, that was a huge part of me becoming vegan, was social media and YouTube. I knew what was going on, kind of subconsciously, but I didn't really know and I didn't really want to know. But with social media, things aren't hidden. Things are hidden in the real world. If you go out now, you don't see pictures of what's happening in factory farms. You don't see what's happening in circuses or in the zoos or anything. But with Facebook and Twitter and YouTube and Tumblr and all the rest, you know, the truth is there. So it's a very powerful tool. And different people on YouTube, I mean, like Bite Size Vegan, I tell anybody that's interested in veganism or just getting involved, or even just trying to educate themselves about veganism if they're not there yet or they don't think they could do it, just to go in and watch her videos, because her videos are amazing. She's so approachable and she's so truthful, but she's not, you're a bad person if you're not vegan, or you're a bad person if you're not thinking about going vegan. She's just very approachable, and I think that's a great way to reach out to people, and I think that's a great way to reach many more people than the angry protester that's just standing by themselves, that aren't out on social media.
Why did you become vegan?
I became vegan, well, I went vegetarian about a year ago, No, a little over a year ago, and that was purely from a health point of view. I hadn't given the animal rights thought any consideration really. That was more of a health thing. And as I went vegetarianism, my boyfriend is vegan, and he was talking to me about veganism, and he was talking to me about the hypocrisy that is vegetarianism, and that got me kind of annoyed, but you can't argue with it. So I started looking into it, and it is hypocritical. It does say this is not okay, but this is. And so yeah, I just started looking into veganism and seeing what was really out there and what is hidden. And what really annoyed me was how hidden everything is and how twisted everything is. You know, this whole myth of free range, it's ridiculous. And I never considered that before. You know, this idea of the happy farm, it's not real, it's a lie. So yeah, I think that's what really pushed me to go into veganism, was just to not give in to the lies anymore. And what pushed me to go into getting active as well was just to show people what you see on TV and what you see on the billboards, it's not true. So like I said, education is the most powerful thing, I think.
What's it like being vegan in Dublin?
It's a bit hard at the start because you don't have vegan restaurants, but a lot of places you go to will actually be happy to make you a vegan meal if you let them know before you go. There's a lot of pubs actually. It's very shocking because pubs are like carveries, but if you let them know beforehand, they will make something for you. So the Vegan Butcher, it's the first all-vegan restaurant in Ireland. Wow. It is amazing. It just opened in Rathmines. It's a pop-up shop. They started off at the Paris Wine Bar, but they've moved up there, and it's amazing. There's just 2 guys working there. They work on 2 little camping burners, but the food they make is amazing. So that's a great place to go to if you're vegan, or if you're thinking about going vegan, go there. Govinda's is awesome. Their food is so cheap. I think a lot of people say, oh, I couldn't be vegan because it's so expensive and going out would be such a hassle. Govinda's, you get a plate of food for like 5 something, and it's a mountain of food, and it's awesome, and it's usually all vegan. It's definitely always vegetarian, but usually vegan as well. So going there, and there's just loads of different places that are vegan. There's loads of different falafel places. Falafel's vegan. Tesco just got vegan cheese. Yay! It's awesome. So happy. And Dunn's as well, vegan cheese. I just tried it for the first time last week. It's really exciting. And yeah, vegan in Dublin, it's fine. Join the different Facebook groups, you know, Dublin Vegan, Vegan Ireland, Eating Out Ireland. Vegan, you know, those pages, and you'll get loads of different advice on where to go and places that aren't advertised as vegan but have vegan options.
Do you have any tips for people that want to go vegan? Do you have any tips for people that want to go vegan?
Yeah, like I said, join the different pages on Facebook. I mean, that's what I did before I went, because it's really hard to go vegan if you don't know where to go, and it's not advertised, like I said, the different places that you can go and the different places that you can eat. So if you connect with different people, or if you're like me and you're kind of afraid of talking to people in real life, you know, social media, it's fine. And everyone's very happy to help you on your way and to help you on your journey. So definitely connect with people through Facebook or through Twitter or whatever. People are very happy to help.
That's great. Thank you.